Good morning, everyone. So we're doing meditation every day at 8:30. So today I thought we would start off to get really grounded. Like what Matt Kahn says, that the ego is just an overstimulated nervous system. And so as we unravel the overstimulated nervous system, the light of the soul shines through. All of a sudden, the body feels safe. And that's when we experience yoga, or yoke, the coming together of the body, the mind, the heart, and the spirit. As we unravel the overstimulated nervous system, all of a sudden all aspects of the self are participating in our liberation and our healing, and in the liberation and healing of all. And so as we have a really busy and chaotic time where there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of confusion, allowing confusion to be the shepherd that delivers us to ultimate clarity, because confusion is an indication that all of our preconceived notions and judgments about the world are being challenged. And so the more we can relax into that confusion, the more we can surrender and trust. We know that when we go on through the gateway of that confusion and go into the other side, that we will have more clarity, more insight, and more wisdom than we've ever had before. So let's start by finding our seat. I highly recommend placing a pillow or a blanket underneath of your sits bones to take some of the rounding out of the low back and the compression out of the organs. And simply dropping into the somatic nervous system. So what is it that you are hearing right now? What is it that you are feeling inside the body? What are the sensations on the skin? If you'd like, you could even leave the eyes open and notice the different colors in the room. What are all the things that are brown? This is one of the quickest ways to drop into the somatic nervous system and into the physical body. We do not meditate to escape. We meditate as a means to lean into the discomfort, and our comfort zone expands. Dropping into the breath, slowing down the breath. Following the breath as it enters in through the nose, washing down the throat, washing over the heart, pooling at the belly. And as you begin to slow down here, noticing what is arising, and whatever is arising is simply an alarm clock to remind you to come back to loving yourself. Whatever thoughts, experiences, or emotions that are coming up are simply the next one in line to be loved. If you're still feeling a little ungrounded, place one hand on the heart, somewhere where you can feel your pulse, and unify the breath and the heartbeat. Feeling the breath, the external, the more warrior or masculine energies, and the heartbeat, the feminine, the internal, the healer. And from this place of grounded awareness, we can begin to love our own heart. So I invite you to begin to say, I love you to yourself. If you were to sit here for 2 minutes and say, I love you to yourself, is that more times that you've heard I love you all in the last 24 hours, or in the last week, or in the last month, maybe the last year? And so we are the only one in the entire universe that can give us the love that we deserve. The subconscious mind is not distinguished between you saying I love you to yourself and someone else saying I love you to you. So let's start here. The more playful, the better. Connecting with that childlike innocence, saying to whatever your experience is right now, whether it's sweetness and gratitude and love, or maybe it's chaos or frustration, anger, fear, anxiety, depression, whatever it is, saying to that place, I love you. 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 Repeating the mantra continuously, I love you. I love you. I love you. The part of you that doesn't want to love yourself is the next one in line to be loved. So if that's arising for you, saying to that place, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And part of you that feels silly for saying I love you, that's the next one in line to be loved. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Allowing it to echo inside the entire nervous system. I love you. 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 We can mix it up a little bit and say some other mantras into the heart. If it resonates with you, you can continue saying, I love you, or maybe you want to try, you are worthy. 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 You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. Or if it resonates, try this one. You did it all perfectly. 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 Maybe a more real one right now for many of us is, I'm sorry you're in pain. I'm sorry you're in pain. I'm sorry you're in pain. When you say, I'm sorry you're in pain to the shadow hears, thank you. I'm sorry you're in pain. I'm sorry you're in pain. I'm sorry you're in pain. I love you. 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 One of my favorites. You are so great. God, you're great. God, you're great. God, you're great. Ah, God, you're great. I love you. I love you. I love you. So, continuing the mantra internally or externally, if you'd like to say it out loud, that's fine too. And slowly releasing the mantra. And just noticing how you feel. The intention here is not to cast away our other, what we would categorize as negative emotions. We're not saying, I love you to the sadness with the expectation that the sadness is going to go away. We're not saying, I love you, go away, please. We are welcoming each and every experience as a way of reprogramming the subconscious mind. Because the subconscious mind has two states, familiar and unfamiliar. When you first start saying I love you to yourself, it is an unfamiliar thing. It might feel a little inauthentic or a little strange because it's unfamiliar. But the more you do it, the more you are able to slowly reprogram the subconscious mind, the more familiar that statement becomes. And then eventually, when you have a negative emotion, what we'd categorize as a negative emotion, you're able to greet that experience and that emotion with love, rather than judgment or sadness or guilt or shame or worry. Coming back to the breath and the heartbeat, especially if you're feeling ungrounded, or still feeling the nervous system wound up tightly. Again, it's not a judgment. Each and every breath, each and every opportunity, each and every experience, simply an alarm clock to remind us to come back to loving ourselves. Every part of us deserves more love, not less. Beginning to imagine all of the nervous system, all of the nerve endings, like trees' roots all over your body, throughout all the tissues, even inside the organs, inside the bones, extending out of the spine, like the central trunk of the tree. The branches are all of the neuropathways in the brain. Imagining all of those nerves like roots dropping down through the floor. All of those roots dropping deeper, deeper into the soil. Dropping deeper through the bedrock, thousands of feet down from your nervous system, spreading these roots even deeper through the underground rivers and caves, all of the aquifers, dropping your roots even deeper from the nervous system and all the cells in your body down further and further, miles and miles and miles down. Now through the magma, miles and miles down, sending your roots through the magma from the nervous system. Sending the roots even further down to the heart of the earth. Wrapping your roots around the heart of the earth, unconditional love and compassion, sweetness, generosity, all from the mother. Imagine all of the overstimulated nervous system releasing into the heart of the earth to be alchemized into love completely and healed to completion throughout all lifetimes, timelines, universes, and dimensions. Deep breath in. Releasing the jaw, let's do a big sigh together, sighing into the heart of the earth. And one more. Flushing all of the nerves, all of the nervous system. Just feel. And keeping that connection, all of the nerves still connected with the heart of the earth. And now coming into the heart. All of your emotions and experiences, the innocence of the universe embodied in form. All the heart knows is how to feel. So imagine dropping thousands, millions, trillions of roots out of the heart, down through the floor, down through the soil, dropping those roots from your heart down through the bedrock, to the underground rivers and caves. Every emotion that you've ever experienced as a root dropping deeper out of the heart through the sacred aquifers, even deeper, miles and miles down. Every emotion you've ever experienced dropping further through the magma to be purified, wrapping those roots from your heart around the heart of the mother, the heart of the earth. Clearing away all that is no longer serving us, releasing all of the stories, alchemizing every emotion that you've ever experienced into love completely, and healed to completion throughout all lifetimes, universes, dimensions, and timelines. Deep breath in, all of your emotions and your heart sighing with you. Releasing the jaw, let's do it again. All of your heart and your emotions sighing with you. And every moment of your existence sighing with you, even as a child. One more time, releasing all the stories. Just feel. Feeling the mother holding you in every moment of your life, rising up to meet you, cradling your tender heart. And then shifting into the mind now. Still feeling our nervous system and our hearts connected and cradled by the Mother Earth. Next we'll move into the mind. So imagining every thought that you've ever had as a root, and sending thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, billions, trillions of roots out of the mind, like roots down through the floor, trillions of roots down through the soil, sending them deeper through the bedrock, through the underground rivers and caves, sending every thought that you've ever had as roots down through the aquifers, miles and miles and miles down through the magma, sending every thought that you've ever had as roots straight to the heart of the earth, wrapping around the heart of the earth, unconditional love and compassion. The mother holding every thought that you've ever had, clearing away all that is no longer serving us, all of the old belief systems and ways of thinking, all of the traumas and triggers, all of the old paradigms and preconceived notions and judgments about ourselves and about the world, clearing it out of our energy field and out of our minds, sending it straight to the heart of the earth, to be alchemized into love completely and healed to completion throughout all lifetimes, timelines, universes, dimensions, and moments. Deep breath in, all of your thoughts sighing with you. Releasing all the stories, receiving the love from the heart of the earth. Every moment sighing with you. Receiving from the heart of the earth. All of your thoughts sighing with you. Releasing all the stories one last time. Just feel, basking in that radiance, basking in the perfection that you are. Trying to cultivate a Buddha-like smile, just this real gentle smile. Maybe it's a big smile. Allowing this connection with the earth and this purification to be felt, accepted, and embodied throughout this moment and all moments, past, present, and future. If it feels right to you, bringing the hands to either the heart or the third eye. And taking a moment to just honor all of these experiences, emotions. Honoring the you from all moments. Every moment of your life. Cradled and held and loved by the Mother Earth. By the divine. Whether you call the divine God or Jesus or Buddha or Krishna or Allah or Great Mother, Great Spirit, Great Mystery, or the universe, or maybe it's just the love that pervades all things. Sending that love, sending your guides and angels to every moment of your existence. Past, present, and future, trillions upon trillions of angels and guides flooding to those moments, especially when you were a child and your belief systems were established, holding those moments of your being. Releasing the story, unraveling, and welcoming in all of the wisdom from those experiences. Imagining trillions upon trillions of angels and guides flooding to every being on the planet right now. All humans and all animals, all fish, all the winged ones, the four-leggeds, all the insects, all the single-celled organisms, and even bacteria and viruses, trillions upon trillions of angels holding all of life on this planet, sending them love, flooding this love and all of these angels and guides into their hearts and all the emotions that they've ever experienced, all the feelings that they've ever experienced. Trillions upon trillions of angels and guides from the heart of the earth and the heart of the Creator, flooding into all of the minds of every being on the planet and every thought they've ever had. And trillions upon trillions of angels and guides from the heart of the Creator, heart of the earth, flooding into every cell of every body on the planet. Every strand of DNA, clearing all the old traumas and triggers out of the cellular memory and out of the DNA, returning it to the source of its origin, to be alchemized into love completely and healed to completion throughout all lifetimes, timelines, universes, and dimensions. Deep breath in. Imagine the whole world sighing with you. Ah. Again, everyone breathing together all over the world. Ah. Everyone breathing in their guides, angels, and support. Ah. Throughout all time, past, present, and future, all together. Ah. And just staying here in this sacred space. If it feels right to you, bringing the hands to the heart. You are the sacred love of the divine in form, as I and all beings are the sacred love of the divine in form. In this moment, I honor this sacred love of the divine that we are, and I honor that we are one. Namaste. Thank you to each and every one of you being willing to do this work and bringing all of your angels and guides and ancestors to come pray and play today. I invite you to drink lots and lots of water today, especially after channeling in lots of energy and all this purification. It's really important to stay hydrated so that the physical body can integrate and embody all of this healing with ease. I also invite you and have the desire for you to experience all of the intensity of these times as an offering of love rather than fear. So every time you wash your hands or every time you practice social distancing, allowing that to be an offering of love to your being. Perhaps even saying I love you to yourself as you do these practices for the highest love of all beings. So thank you so much. I'll see you again tomorrow at 8:30. And take care of yourself.